Hello everyone, it's me again, GW Fan the Softcore Brony, welcoming you back to Let's Play Philly Fantasy 6. I've got my new party here, equipped possibly a little differently than you were expecting. I've got Miyamore Cadenza with the light shoe and 2 orbital rings. One thing I actually did not know, the orbital rings have a 50-50 chance of doing 3 times normal damage regardless of what the enemy is. Like, they don't have to be flying, so awesome. Also, I have AJ not going Fury or anything, although she is still, well, able to counterattack and all that. I have Scootaloo along, and originally I was going to bring Luna, but I realized that Flash is at least a whole level lower than I was expecting him to be at this point. So I kind of want to power him up a little bit, and Scootaloo is going to be very useful here, even though it could be even more useful if it went to the belt right now, but I'm going to save that for just a little longer. If you don't want to use Scootaloo or haven't done anything with her or what have you, then I would suggest bringing Luna along, obviously, or Flash if you brought Luna here instead of Flash, or just go with these 3 alone. More on that in a moment. Anyway, I do suggest also that you have at least Cadence or Celestia with you. You will want a healer with the upcoming area. But anyway, to get on to the next area, we need to talk to, well, this guy, Big Mac lookalike, sort of. And move over to the other continent. Or actually, not really the other continent, the other, across the mountains. It's on the same continent. Yeah, where we're going is to the west, but... Well, yeah, well, actually, yeah, it is almost directly to the west from Canalot, isn't it? Huh. It's just we have to go way south first. Anyway, in this new area, try not to get into battles in the desert. It's very, very, very dangerous. There's an enemy called the Bone Dragon there. You can't use coffee to insta-kill him because you can't use those on enemies anymore, so... yeah. In any case, we're at Philadelphia. I forget what it was called in Pony Fantasy. Oh, I see. Twice been this way. Oh, yeah? Well, she was just a little freaked out, that's all. Something was different. Maybe her color scheme. Ah, the Opera House. Can't do anything there right now, although we can go to it. Oh, you've been dreaming about that for a while now, haven't you? Anywho, I guess I might as well go this way now. Nothing in the barrels here. There's not much to find anywhere in town, for the most part. Uh-oh. Kooky music. You know what that means. Something weird's going on. Hey. That? What do you mean, that? That's not a that. Whoa. I see. Sunset, eh? Sunset Shimmer, huh? You know, maybe I should have done the other flashback first. But, oh well. Love, eh? Interesting, the most recent Equestria Girls movie actually, like, I don't know, enhances this, what have you. They sort of make an implication that they are okay getting back together and all that, basically. Ah. I'm sure of it. Yeah, I'm sure you can revive the dead. That's easy enough. Or, well, she's basically in a coma, more or less. But, well, she's kind of supposed to be dead. Kind of not. It's kind of ambiguous, honestly. And that's the thing that, well, Celestia knows about, but Cadence does not. And if Cadence is in your party, you'll get this little extra bit right here. which isn't much. Yeah, it's just that. So, yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Cadence. Yeah, there's actually another cutscene we can see in this town, which I probably should have done first, but oh well. Yeah. But is he an evil enchantress? Ah. No, I don't... Get out of the way, dude! Anyway, behind the house, if we go up here, we can go through a back door to find a secret treasure chest. The Gale Saffron, which is kind of funny, because in one of the earlier versions of the game, that was a in-game helmet. So when I saw that here, I was like, what? And then I found out it wasn't a in-game helmet anymore. It's just, well, I guess I'll look at it over here. It's just a, well, this point in the game helmet now. Has the random evasion on it. Only Pegasi can use it. And really good stats for this point in the game as well, especially that speed boost there. Since Cadence is dual-wielding, I'm going to give her the Gale Saffron. Not that it's going to do her much good as far as defense goes, but I might as well. So, awesome. Let's see. Says you. Says you. Anyway, we got the general store here. Has 3 shops in it. Item shop. Again, harmonizer that we are not going to need forever. I don't know why. And there's no relic shop in this town, but we do have an armory with some stuff we've already seen if you didn't buy it in Naish, the big splint there. And also these things if you didn't. I didn't realize you could get the Invis Edge and the Shadow Edge here. I don't know if these were here in the earlier versions of this. I could have sworn these didn't show up for the first time till later, but whatever. Anyway, shurikens if you need them. Why? Find out soon enough. Ah, doctor, huh? I guess that's a pretty good role for, well... Yeah, this is the flashback I probably should have shown first, but... This apparently happened at some point during the war. Evacuate. Oh, yeah, they kind of do need to evacuate, but they failed, obviously. Ooh. Yeah, that's different from the original. In the original game, they were just treasure hunting. Like Final Fantasy, not Pony Fantasy. Well, actually, I think they were treasure hunting in that one, too, now that I think about it. And there were no rocks. Of course, technically in show canon, she would have already been gone before Season 1, I think, so... Right? I mean, it does seem a little odd that Twilight's never met her if she hadn't already been there. Oh, well... Oh, you're the doctor. It's not Sunset Shimmer. Never mind. Ooh. Poor Flash. Even in this, you can't get the girl. Of course, she's not evil in this one, at first, but... Yeah, you're ordered to return. Forget the other pony that was probably in our army in some way, too, since she was helping you out. Yeah, and then he attacked Philadelphia. Not that there's any sign of it. Oh, yeah, because they did drive him back. But yeah, she apparently, well, died. But, as you saw, we've done some kind of suspended animation thing over there with Crazy Horse over there. So... Anyway, as long as we're in the doctor's house, he was hiding a cupcake in his clock, like so many other towns. And... Oh, yeah? Yeah, she apparently burned down this house on her way here. But no one comments on that in this mod, unlike the original and Pony Fantasy. I could have sworn there was some random person walking out in the woods, too, or something, but maybe that was just the dark Octavia there. And she just moved from that spot. Anyway, we also have an inn/cafe. Hey, that music! This inn! It's a ripoff! Well, not really, but... Hey, Fluttershy! Yeah, if you have only 3 party members with you, you can recruit Fluttershy for this particular point in the game, and it's pretty good, actually, but I kind of want to keep my level averages up. More on that a little later. Well, actually quite a bit later. But, yeah, I might make sure that my party has good levels for later, so... Oh, yeah. Her name is Trixie. Go look her up. You'll love it. Anyway, nothing else in here. But yeah, for 3,000 bits, you can recruit Fluttershy right now. But it wouldn't be terrible at all. But not now. Not now. Not this playthrough. Even though I kind of thought I might, but I didn't. Again, stay out of the desert, because these guys are not so bad. Oaken Wolves, weak to fire. Pterodon will basically kill them. Rabies will cast poison. You both easily kill them if they somehow survive. Oh, actually, these aren't the guys that are weak to fire, are they? Oh, well, forget that. You're not going to survive this. Now, on her own right now, that is not enough to kill most of the enemies around here. But I'll also show off Flash's, oh, I don't have... That's right, I forgot. The antidote spell was kind of deleted from the game. But, yeah, stay out of the desert. Ah, vultures. When you meet these guys, provided you have Cadence in the party, you are going to want to Runic. Too late, because they do this annoying thing that cuts the character's HP in half. Let's have Flash use Flash, which, frankly, sucks. Not very strong. Non-elemental attack there. Well, too late on the Runic. They could do it again, though. It'll restore her MP by 22, if I remember correctly. Yeah, let's mug him, because why not? Just stay like that. Oh, wow. Actually, no, don't do that. You kind of need to heal. Well, that could have gone better. I don't think you're going to get to steal from anyone, are you, Flash? You can't do much more. I should have... Well, he needed healing, I suppose. Still didn't steal anything, though. Dang it, Flash! I don't... Well, actually, no, I do care if she's blinded. Do I still have... I don't. Oh, well. Pressure. Oh, I can't use these out of combat? Really? Huh, I didn't know that. What do you know? Well, I don't have any way of curing that, but oh well. I'll cure it eventually. Won't be that big a... not you. You! That won't be that big a deal. It's okay to use magic with Cadence there, because she can heal it with the vultures normally. Yeah. Well, so far she's managed to hit the enemies anyway, despite her blindness. Maybe it ignores that or something for some reason. Though I didn't think there were any weapons that could do that. Now this house, purely optional, obviously. Really. Well, yeah, good luck with that. Can't sleep in this bed, unfortunately. But if you check out this pot, we do get the Hero Ring, which is a relic that acts like both a Bracer Ring and a Jewel Ring, and I want to give that to Scootaloo for whenever she, well, uses her physical attack there, so awesome. Should I even give up on the mugging? I think I might consider giving up on the mugging, because I'm not going to be using that at all. So yeah, you're good with that, because that will actually power up your Flash quite a bit. Might make it a little bit more useful. So anyhow. Nope, she can miss. I suppose I could use one of my refreshers, but I'll just sleep at the end, which is not so useless after all. I just stayed at the end off-screen. Speaking of staying at the end, if you have Fluttershy in your party, you can start having her dreams at this point in the game, but more on that later. Probably much later, in fact. Wow, I'm getting far without getting into any random encounters. Dang it, both of them decided to use Shim Sham, but Cadence at least blocked one. Yeesh. Darn vultures. You can get into fights against other enemy. What is... Oh, I didn't even know you could meet you. I think you can only meet these guys in the... here in the... whatchamacallit, the forest. Actually, I should have had her attack the Parasprites up there, because she can kill them outright. Although, so can Scoot with just Pterodon it, darn it. Anyway, Flash isn't really working out so well with his Flash weapon, that is. Bam. Yeah, they don't have too much defense, so she can pretty much easily kill them and all, but... Oh, that guy's immune to confusion, apparently. What do you know? Jerk. Ow. Too late. Yeah, those guys are the ones, the Parasprites are the ones that are weak to fire, and I assume this guy is too. So, yeah. Huh. They both gained a level. Awesome. Need that. Moisturizer. Don't need that. I'm gonna use the antidotes, though. Unfortunately, they're in a really convenient spot on my menu there. Yeah, go ahead and heal. You'll get your MP restored easily. Going through. Now, somewhere right around here, I believe we'll start being able to meet new enemies, including those Parasprites back there, so... should be one more new enemy. Ah, there we go, the Iron Hoof, not very tough at all. Pterodon can take out the Parasprites there. And otherwise, the Iron Hooves aren't too bad, although I think they can actually use some really nasty attack if you let them live too long, if I remember correctly, but I think they could use the Stone ability, but that was in previous versions. I don't know if they can still do that. Because Stone can do like 7 times normal damage if the enemy's at the same level as one of your party members. Against that particular party member, that is, but I don't know what that level... I forgot what that level is. I think it's like 15 or so at this particular point, so... Yeah, you don't want to let those Iron Hoof guys do too much. They may got an Iron Dagger back there. Useless. Westernmost town on the world map. Cool. Chocobo stable if you need it. Nothing in any of these. There's only one thing to find in this town. We do have an armory right here with some new stuff, including the steel including the steel splint. Want 3 of these, even though I just bought 3 of the thick splints, but I'm gonna need those for some characters for long term anyway. So back to heavy equipment. Definitely gonna equip those. Well, one of them anyway, since I've got one of you dual wielding. Otherwise, I want the combat saddle, which raises HP. I don't believe it did that in previous versions. Just one, and then a Jewel Salon for Celestia later. Raises MP. I don't believe it did that in previous versions. So, awesome on that. I can at least give Flash a steel splint now. Great. And, of course, give you the combat saddle a little better. Also, quite a bit more vigor there, which will affect her sword tech, which is not affected by her weapon, in case I never said that before. Quite a bit to see here in This was not Manhattan, right? That was Pony Fantasy, and this was Manhattan. I forgot what this town was called already. Oh, yeah? Piece of junk height. Would you get out of the way so I could go into this item shop that I'm not going to buy anything from? Sheesh. More stuff you've seen before. Yada, yada, yada. Awesome. Lady, don't walk in front of the doors. It's cruel and unnatural and, well, I don't know. Maybe not unnatural, but still. Don't do it when ponies are trying to walk here. Hey? Really? Anti-hero? Not quite. This is the auction house, which we currently cannot do anything with because the auction is permanently over at this particular point in the game, so it will be back in eventually, though. Oh, Trottingham, that was it. That's what this place is. Oh, yeah? Really? Interesting. Let's see, oh, I do want to go to the weapon shop, though. And I think it's 250 bits there. There is some new stuff here, including the steel katana. You can buy steel claws for the first time if need be. I do want a steel katana for Applejack there, and I didn't realize the steel spears were here. It's not in my notes, but I do want 2 of these, because these are better than the iron ones. So I'll equip those later. And nothing in the inn. It does cost 250 bits, yeah? Yeah. Griffinstone, eh? I didn't realize that was close to here. I don't remember its exact location in Equestria based on the maps and all that, but also have a relic shop here. Oh, we already talked to you. Nothing I'm terribly interested in, though. Just this stuff and some status prevention there. I mean, these could be useful against the enemies outside around here, but not against the enemies in the next actual dungeon and all that, so... Did I talk to you? I did. Yes, Unsavory Griffins. What about them, dude? Art gallery, huh? What? No, I don't think so. The cider cup? Awesome. Can't sleep in the bed, unfortunately. And we have a whole bunch of pictures that we can look at. Treasure chest, awesome. Some ancient artifact of mystery. What the? What's that doing here? And no longer a picture of a beautiful woman, like in Pony Fantasy, although it still looks like one at this point, but we can pretend it doesn't until the sprite changes or something. Another picture of ancient mystery, but... yeah, nothing else we can do here for the time being, but... in case, seems like there's stuff going on in Griffinstone, or at least people are talking about Griffinstone. Maybe we can head there and see if Twi's been there next time on Let's Play Philly Fantasy VI. Arrivederci!